Find your way back home.
Hello friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. It's time for the weekly 3 looks 1 palette video. This week I played with the Anastasia Subculture palette. It looks like this. This is very infamous, but I'm one of those few people who actually love this palette. I find the colors to be beautiful. I love the formula. However, I do not find this palette to be beginner friendly because it does take a little more blending because they are so pigmented. With that being said, all you have to do is tap in a little bit and you're good to go. As you saw from the intro, I created this half cut crease. I created that really pretty matte blue look, and then I created that more bronzy look. I feel like all of these looks are very fall appropriate. This palette is very fall appropriate, and I feel like there are a lot of palettes on the market right now with this kind of color scheme, so feel free to recreate these looks with whatever palettes you have. If you want to watch me create them, then just keep watching. For this first look, I'm taking Edge, and I'm just going to be running that all through my crease, inner to outer corner, really blowing and blending that up and under the lower lash line. Next, I'm taking Roxy, and I'm going to pretty much do the same thing. I'm just focusing it a little tighter in the crease, not blowing it up as far out, and again, tucking it underneath that lower lash line. Next, I'm going to take the shade All Star, and I'm going to be packing that in the outer corner of the eye, just really trying to lay that shade down, make it nice and pigmented. And then once I have less product on the brush, I will be dragging it through the rest of the crease, as well as tucking it under the lower lash line. I just want the depth to stay in that outer corner for the most part, and then I'm going to blend it out with that brush that we used for Roxy. Next, taking Adorn, I'm going to be packing that all over the lid, just blending it up into the crease a little bit and then into that All-Star shade. Just going to go back through with previous brushes to help make that blend nice and seamless. Next, I'm taking Destiny, and I'm just going to smoke that out under the lower lash line for just a little pop of green on this autumnal look, and just blending that out with the first brush we used. And then I'm going to take Electric, and I'm going to be popping that in my inner corners before picking up my NYX Epic Ink Liner and drawing a really big wing. And as usual, this is optional. Don't feel obligated to do a wing. And then I'm taking my Rouge Rogue Luminara lashes and my Kat Von D Hawkwind liquid lipstick, and I'm just popping that on, and that'll be it for this very fall look. Going in first with the shade Roxy, I'm going to be running that all through my crease, again inner to outer corner, but I am putting a little extra focus in that outer corner as well as that lower lash line. Going in next with Untamed, I'm just going to be kind of running that all through the crease, not taking it up nearly as high as Roxy. I just want to create some depth in the crease and the outer corner, as well as, again, the lower lash line. And just blending that out with the first brush we used. Next, with the shade Axis, I'm going to be packing that all over the lid, just taking my time to lay down that pigment without getting a ton of fallout or anything like that. I'm just going to get that shade laid down, and then I'm going to take a blending brush to help smudge and smoke out those edges. And I will be going back through with previous brushes until I have the blend that I want. I'm also taking it underneath that lower lash line and smoking it out nice and deep. Next, I'm taking Electric again, and I'm just going to pop that in my inner corner before picking up my NYX Matte Liquid Liner and drawing a nice big wing. Again, this is totally optional, but I really like the wing effect that I had going on in this look, because next I'm picking up my Pop Beauty Flash Shadow Liquid Glitter Eyeshadow. I can't remember the shade, but it's some kind of champagne-y nude kind of shade. You could use whatever you want, and I'm just drawing this line above my liner. And last, just picking up my Rouge Rogue Luminara lashes and my Colourpop X Kathleen Lights Dreamy Ultra Satin Lip, and I'm just going to pop that on, and that'll be it for this really pretty look. For this final look, I'm starting again with Edge, and I'm running that all through my crease, again, inner to outer corner, blowing it up and blending it out. I always start my looks the same. And I'm also tucking it underneath that lower lash line. What's new? Next, I'm taking New Wave, and I'm just tucking that a little bit closer to the crease with this and a smaller brush just to deepen it up a little bit more. Next, I'm taking fudge and I'm just kind of placing that a little bit in the outer corner and a little through the crease just to create a nice blend for the next shade to blend into. I'm also tucking it underneath that lower lash line and blending it out with the brush we were just using prior. Next, picking up Rowdy, I'm going to be tucking that in the outer corner and a little bit through the crease, and this is kind of why we laid that fudge shade down, because this purple would have a really hard time blending into those yellows without it turning really muddy. So this is a nice base to help blend everything out, and I'm just going to use a previous brush to help blend out all of those edges. Next, taking my Colourpop White No Filter Concealer, I'm just going to do a half cut crease, just taking it just above my natural crease and just stopping it right where those shades really begin to deepen. Next, I'm picking up Cube, and I'm just going to take my time to really build up this shade and just create a nice, pretty, iridescent pinky white shift across the lid. And then I'm just going to be going back through to create a nice blend between the pinky white and that Rowdy shade. Just taking my time so everything blends as seamlessly as possible. I'm also going to tuck that Cube shade in my inner corner as well as my brow bone. And I'm going to pick up my NYX Matte Liquid Liner and draw another big wing. I didn't realize I did 3 wings this time, but whatever. Again, it's totally optional. Do whatever you want. I love a wing. Then picking up my Bold Face Mega Babe lashes and my Dose of Colors Mood Liquid Lip, I'm going to pop that on, and that'll be it for this third and final look. That's it. Those are my looks. I really hope you enjoyed them. Let me know which look was your favorite. I think this look and the second look were my favorite. I don't know which one was my favorite though. I felt really pretty in all of these looks. I felt very fall in all of these looks, and I just love it. Do you guys have this palette? I'm not going to ask if you're planning on getting it because it's a fairly old palette, but do you guys have this palette? What are your thoughts on it? What was your experience playing with this palette? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Let's chat about it. I think a video or two before this video, I did upload a palette collection and declutter, so hop over and check that out so you can see which palettes I haven't done 3 looks 1 palette videos on yet, so you can let me know what you want to see throughout the month. If you haven't already, please hop over to my Instagram and follow me there. It's beautbean. I post every single day. I love chatting with you guys. I love seeing your recreations and your pictures and just your looks in general. When you send me pictures of your makeup, I love it. You guys are so talented. And if you're not already, you need to subscribe. I'm going to be posting every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Let me know what videos you want to see on my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.